Need a second. Just thinking about everything I've been through, it's a blessing. Each and every L I take in life just stand for lesson. And I ain't really interested in completing the second.
Oh, what's up, guys? Your boy DK Nice, and we're back here again on another video. Now, this is grind week. I'm gonna call this grind week because we're doing a lot of streaming. We're doing a lot of uploading. I'm gonna try and you guys might get like 8 to 10 videos this week or something like that. But this is grind week. Probably the next couple weeks, honestly. But we're gonna start it off with a banger and something that a lot of you guys loved last year, and I hope we'll see. You'll see what the what the support is this year. But this is how to build a salary cap lineup. So I'm gonna hop right into it, and this video may be a lot longer than the ones coming up. Not the ones but like the salary cap lineups later on in the year, just because it's the first one, and I want to explain a lot of the things and why I have certain people, some of the 10 cap guys, yada yada. But since the O-line isn't as important, I'm gonna explain it while I'm talking. So like how I like to, well, actually, let's go back to last year. We had a lot of like the low power up guys, 15 cap guys. This year, that's not the case. This year, it's the exact opposite. Why? Because of how crazy the block shedding is in this game. So how I like to build my own line is I like to build tackles outside in, really. So I'll build tackles. Well, it's not really outside in. It's tackles, center, and then my guards. Because of how crazy, well, yeah, what a lot of people do in salary cap, they like to have a really good edge rushers. So Von Miller, Clowney, Khalil Mack, and those guys have really good traits. So I like to build tackle first. They don't really have great DTs. That's not generally the move. So, and DTs generally aren't the ones that cause a lot of havoc. So, that's why I have good tackles and Willie Rolfe and Jack Conklin. And because it's so early in the year, I don't need to go out and get crazy beastie guys and waste my coins. It's not really necessary. But just to have, good solid linemen that, will get the job done. I'm actually going to be working on Steve Hutchinson, so we'll get a little bit better regarding maybe 84 overall Steve Hutchinson. But that's our O-line right now. And it's huge. It is huge when it comes to salary cap. And it's actually more necessary than a lot of the other modes. So now we're going to head over to, let's give you Cap Goon. Over here at fullback, we have Lawrence Thomas at fullback. 10 capper, 68 speed fullback. Just a 10 capper. You know what I mean? A 10 capper is a 10 capper. Another one is, and I don't know why, I have two options here. I'm gonna go with Golden Tate, power up. He's actually not that much, but I think the reason why a lot of people have him over the next guy I'm gonna tell you guys about is because he may possess a lot of like the wide receiver traits that are nice. He doesn't have drop open pass and things like that, but he's slower. So I don't know how I feel about that. But the other guy that you guys can go with that's also 10 cap is my man Isaac Whitney. 85 speed, 6'2". That is ridiculous. But I guess because of how low his catching is, which is why some people would go Tate over him. But they don't see the field anyways, so it doesn't matter. So now what I'm going to talk about is... Actually, we're going to put a running back in. Now, yeah, let's talk about my scheme. So I realized how... like what my play style is, and I don't know, I've been playing Madden for years and I don't know why it just now hit me, but I'm glad it did. So I realized that I'm I'm such a good defensive player, and I'm not the best offensive player. I tend to not make the best reads when passing all the time. Like, I'm better than the average person, but when it comes to high level, I know that that's not my strong suit. And with pressure coming at me, I need to slow the game down, slow the tempo down, and I can't be in barn burners. I need to be in low-scoring games. Now, that doesn't mean because I'm not blowing somebody out that I'm not better than them. It's just that I need to manage the game a little bit better for myself, so I know that I can get the dub. So we're going with Tevin Coleman here. So I think what I might do is I might actually use Saquon Barkley because of how much I run. When he comes out tomorrow, I believe. But we'll see. We'll see what his cap is and things like that. But Tevin Coleman is one of the fastest running backs in the game, and he has one of the best spin moves in the game as well. So now, since we were just talking about my scheme, I run a lot of, well, we're going to get into more two tight end sets as I, build my scheme up, and because I'm just now starting to figure out, the kind of tempo and pace I want to move on offense. We're gonna be running 2 tight ends, one being Eric Ebron and another one being Will Ty. Now Will Ty is actually a lot of guys starting cap tight ends, so if you don't pass to your tight end as much, Will Ty is a great tight end to have. And then I'd probably go with a 10 capper. I have a 10 capper that's pretty good. I actually have a 15 cap guy that's pretty fast too as well, if you guys want to check him out. 6'4" Mortz Bohinger, 79 speed, 6'4", he's really good. But the other 10 cap guy is 68 speed, 6'5". So I mean, you know what I mean, 10 capper, you know what I mean. Derek Carey is also really good too as well. So that's our tight ends. Now let's go to quarterback really quickly. Shout out to my man AKG. This is something that, as long as I play salary cap, I'll remember. Is when he said that between your user on defense and your quarterback on offense should be the most important positions that you start off with when it comes to salary cap, where you spend the most cap, honestly, because you're going to be using and relying on those guys the most. Your user is the person that you yourself is going to be making the most plays with, and so you want to have your best option usering as possible. And then quarterback is the quarterback, you know what I mean. So we have Michael Vick right here, and now at receivers, I want to have at least one playmaker. It's so much training to have playmaker, and actually what I'm gonna start working on is my man Jerry Rice. But to have playmaker and Jerry Rice is about 3,000 plus training, so we'll work on that. But right now we have Antonio Brown. Shout out to my man who gave me the power up for him. He was a lot at the time, like 50K, so I'm not sure what he's at now. But we put playmaker on him. Playmaker raises the cap. All these abilities raise the cap of the card, if you guys didn't know. I don't know about the physical abilities, but those are really unnecessary for the amount of training they are right now. So yeah, so we have Antonio Brown, and our other receiver is Randy Moss, 87 overall. I would like to get the 89 Randy Moss, but we'll see. We'll work on that. Again, I'm not going to be passing as much. I can dot. I'm really safe with, my passes. So we'll see. We'll see where we are with Randy Moss. And then our third receiver, and I had Tyreek Hill here, but again, because we're not passing as much, we just lowered it down a little bit. Just a little bit. He's 31 cap. We're going to John Ross at 24 cap. We have the speed, so he's gonna get the job done. So, and we actually have it split right now. Or we almost have 400 cap on offense, and we're gonna have about 400 cap on defense. So that's our offense right here. Again, I'm gonna be slowing the tempo down. This is my offense because I'm not high powered. I know some guys have beastie, like all 3 receivers. I think Joe might have 4 because he runs tight flex with a receiver, and he doesn't have a tight end. He has a 10 cap tight end. Some people don't have running backs because all they do is pass and they won't be running. So yeah, it's all tailored to your scheme, really. So we're gonna go ahead and go over to defense, and I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about my scheme. So I'm actually in dollar. I know a lot of people are because of the contain glitch, but I actually like Crossfire. Y'all know how much I love my Crossfire. We're gonna be dropping a video on that as well, sometime this week, and I love Crossfire, man. It's so for that reason, and actually what changes from this year to last year, and I'm gonna put these guys in, is that you could put safeties at linebacker. Now you say, like, what about stopping the run? Don't worry about it, because of how crazy the sheds are. You'll be fine this year. So what I like to do is I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna build it. So I'm gonna put the 10 cap guys in my front 7, and I'm gonna explain why. So right here we're gonna have Damon Harrison. Again, he doesn't play. Our second DT never comes in, so that's okay. We're gonna put JJ Watt 10 cap right here. And I like these guys. A lot of these power up guys, again, like I said about Golden Tate, they have traits. So JJ Watt has all the traits. So even if, or he actually does play when I run 3-4, he has the traits. And if you guys didn't see my man True Boy's video, if you don't know who True Boy is, he's a competitive player. he made a video he went into a regular game, probably all Madden, and Calais Campbell was just block shedding, and he switched Calais Campbell's block shedding to 0, and he was just shedding. So they'll be fine. Trust me, my JJ Watts made plays when I needed him to, but not someone I want to rely on. And then right here, Justin Houston, 10 capper. Let's go a little bit quicker. DT is going to be Via. Veta Via. I like this one over the other one just because it's not necessary. This man is a haul. He's such a beast, man. It's crazy. Over here we have 10 cap Telvin Smith power up. Where you at, buddy? Just because his speed, he's one of the faster 10 cappers as far as power up guys go. Now what we're going to go here is just a little bit of help at linebacker, and just because we have the extra cap, we're gonna go with my man Fusad. All right, you know what? I can't say this ninja's name, but he's the fastest linebacker aside from Shaquem Griffin. And just in case I go, 3-4, I have a fast looper, or maybe even a user. Really, he might actually end up being my user if we go 3-4 odd. And then now for our 2 edge rushers, because I run dollar, we need 1 DT, which is Via, and then we have 2 edge rushers. One of them is going to be Von Miller, and my other one is going to be Khalil Mack. Both of them have been beasts for me, honestly, and can't ask much more from them. So those are my 2 guys. I actually have to put lockdown on Von Miller, so you guys don't need to see that, but I'm going to put lockdown on Von Miller. Yeah, that's our front 7. That's what our front 7 is looking like. Now, if I go to 3-4 odd, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain. So when we go to 3-4 odd, what I will do is I'm gonna put Watt and Telvin Smith at DN, or actually no, Justin Houston at DN, and I'm gonna have Von Miller and Khalil Mack at linebacker, just because I have the versatility to put them in zone and coverage and things like that. Khalil Mack actually caught a pick for me, which was huge in one of the games that I played recently. So that's our front 7. That's what our front 7 is looking like. Now, because I run dollar, I run with 8 solid DBs. Now, you're looking at me like, Ninja, what the fluff are you? What? No. So right here, free safety, gotta have the GOAT Sean Taylor. I have the 86 one just because I feel like I might grab the 88 one, but it's not necessary. I feel like it's not really that necessary. So we're gonna rock Sean Taylor here. Right here we're gonna go with Jalen Ramsey, my guy. I love this man. This man's the GOAT. I wish I could get the 90 overall one, but that ninja's 400k. I don't got 400. Well, I mean I do, but I'm not spending 400k on him right now. So a strong safety who we have is Andre Hall. He's probably the best cap DB out there, bro. 86 speed, 24 cap. You've got to be kidding me with that. If you guys see some of the speed on the other DBs for how much cap they are, okay, I'll let that, I'll let you guys, figure that one out. Over here at my slot corner, now my 2 slot guys are probably the most important because these are the guys that are blitzing a lot of the time. And that is my man Denzel Ward with 88 speed, and my man I forgot his first name, but Minks from the Jaguars. He has 90. Jalen Minks, Myrick. He has 89 speed. He's actually played really well in zone. So again, I don't know the zone thresholds this year, so it's really, really odd, man. I don't understand it fully. Now, these are going to be the next 2 guys I'm going to be talking about. And the reason why I didn't put the corner over there, because I kind of forgot who my other cornerback was. I believe it's Jahari, but I just want to make sure. So who we have here is going to be our 2 linebackers. So the first one is going to be my man Troy Apike. My bad, Redskins fans. Let me know in the comment section how to pronounce that man's name. All right, my bad, guys. We're back. I believe we're right here, and we're talking about my man Troy Apike. So yeah, we have Troy right here, and then the other linebacker that we have is my man. Oh lordy. Well, I'll know when I see him, and I'm gonna try and speed this up because I know Tavarius Moore, 6'2", 87 speed. He's actually the person that I tend to have loop because I run Crossfire a lot as opposed to DB Fire, which a lot of people run. So I have him loop and I user Troy. I don't know why. I don't know. This thing just is a beast, bro. He's a savage. And I do believe my other corner was Jahari Alexander, and not Marcus Peters. So that's our defense and our offense for you guys that wanted to check it out. You dig. Shout out to my man DNT. But yeah, so that's our offense, our defense, and then our special teams is gonna be my man 10 capper. I mean, what's kick power? Well, I guess right now it's gonna be Lacey Edwards. He has more kick power and he's 10 cap. And then our kicker is gonna be my man Steven Hauschka, 86 kick power. That's actually really good. But I probably will upgrade him. So we're sitting at 799. We don't need it. The other positions are like kick returner and long snapper and those things like that. So those won't affect the cap. But if you guys, let me know in the other ones and the upcoming, salary cap videos if you guys want me to show you the specialist stuff. I don't do anything special. They're kind of just annoying. Honestly, it's a cool concept, but it's kind of annoying that they're in the game because with some of the formations, it's kind of, I don't know. It's annoying, bro. It's annoying. I'll just sub people in if I want to at certain spots. But that's going to be this video, guys. Hope this helps some of you guys. Let me know down in the comment section if it did. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you guys are new. You guys have a blessed day. Till next time, guys. Peace out.